Well, I am here with Chris Cheney from CDC Accountant and in a beautiful location at your home, Chris, by the looks of it. Chris is a salon accountant and he's written a business bundle for Beauty Directors Club. But as well, what we're doing is we are looking at the questions that I most get asked that I pass on to Chris to answer. So what we're going to do is, first of all, Chris, why should someone listen to you, and just a little bit about your background, please?
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Susan. Thanks to for doing this with me as well. So yeah, like you said, I'm the managing director of CDC Accounting, which was started in around 2014. We started that because we'd run our own salon since 2008. So we're coming at this from the experience of being a salon owner and now being a salon accountant. So I think that's really good because we've been in the same situations as most salon owners, where they've had staff trouble, marketing trouble, sales trouble, not having enough money trouble, all the things that salon owners experience. We've been through the same issues, and we've found out how to fix those. So in 2014, when somebody said to me, why don't you do what you do for Pure Perfection for other salon owners? I thought, well, what a great idea. Before being an accountant for salons, I was in a corporate role as a financial analyst. So going deep into detail of a business's numbers is what I've always been good at and interested in. So instead of just doing it for multinational £1 million companies, I'm now doing it for hairdressers, salons, clinics, and just really getting into detail to try and help them understand their numbers so that they can improve their businesses.
Yeah, I mean, what I find, and even in my business, we are good at the skill set, but we've never been sort of taught all of you do the basic accounting kind of things, but it's very easy to just get wrapped up in the business, and then the figures are just there and not knowing exactly what to do. So the first thing I want to ask in this very first video, because we're going to do 6 short videos, and as I say, you've also done the business bundle, which has got, because you've perfected this brilliant system as well, which we use in our salon as well. So the first thing that I get asked is, what figures should I be managing? And what should I be looking at?
Yeah, looking at
it all.
Yeah. I mean, there's a number of figures. Some are absolutely critical, and some are important. And it's not all about turnover either. Lots of people I speak to, they say things like, "I want to turn over £1 million," and I just say, "Why?" And when they don't usually have an answer, just because it's £1 million. So I very often do an exercise with them, and I say, would you like to have 50,000 profit in your business? And they quite often say, well, yeah, that would be great, because very often they're not making that much money. So I say, okay, well, let's see how easy it is to make £50,000 profit. So I asked them to get a calculator and put 50,000 and divide that by 5%. So if they're making a 5% net profit margin, so after they've made all their sales and paid out all of their expenses, they're making a 5% margin, they need to generate £1 million for them to hit a £50,000 profit. And that figure really scares people, because when I flip it around and say, do that same sum, 50,000 divided by 20%, they only need 250,000 in revenue, which is far more achievable.
Yeah.
So that's how I break it down and make